Well, welcome back, everyone. We have our local movie reviewers extraordinaire, Bart and Jennifer Mills, in today. Welcome, Bart and Jen.
Morning.
Good morning.
Or I like to call Bartifer.
We're working on that.
Yeah, we're working on the nickname. All right, so you're going to be describing a movie today called Drive Away Dolls. I think it's rated R. So
yes, very R.
Very R.
This is Ethan Coen of the Coen brothers fame. They broke up a few years ago, sort of unofficially, but nevertheless, this is his first venture as a director by himself. It is a sort of a raunchy queer comedy about two women, one called, who's Margaret Qualley, who is, you probably know her from most likely Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. She's done quite a few things. And Geraldine Viswanathan. She's been in quite a few of the sort of Netflix youth movies. She was in Blockers and some other things. But Margaret plays Jamie, who is a sort of a wild hair, for some reason has an insane Southern accent that goes kind of off the rails throughout. And she breaks up with her girlfriend, and Geraldine, who plays Marianne, I'm cheating on my notes here, but Marianne is the good girl. And they decide to go on a road trip to get over the broken hearts and just to try and find some excitement. And they basically rent a car. The drive away is a car they rent. It's got a mysterious briefcase in the back. It turns out some hoodlums are after them for the briefcase, and then wacky hijinks ensue.
Right.
Well, they're supposed to ensue, but they really don't ever ensue.
Yeah.
So it kind of sounds like one of that old, the old story is like you pick up some like gangster's property and you don't realize it and they're after you. And it's like, oh, so it's kind of considered a comedy and an action, I guess, film in a way.
Right. And, you know, if you see the trailer, I'm going to tell folks, if you see the trailer, and I'm sure you're showing the trailer right now while we're being interviewed, it's going to pull you in because it looks like a lot of fun. And that's the kind of trope that normally we would really enjoy. Do not be fooled by the trailer. The script on this movie was really bad. None of the relationships really hit. None of the jokes hit. Yeah, it was just a serious miss for us.
All right, so now we know which Coen brother has the talent and the directing.
Exactly.
Well, I think I think it's a case where both of them are extremely talented people. They just balance each other out in a way. This is obviously Ethan Coen is the guy that was in charge of Lebowski and Raising Arizona, while Joel most likely was the one who gave us No Country for Old Men and Miller's Crossing. You know, I'm a huge Coen brothers fan, and I love their work. Most of it hits. I will say in later days, some of the comedies haven't hit as well as they did in the early days. And this is the first time since Raising Arizona, I think that they've done just a outright no holds barred comedy. The issue is it's just not funny, and the jokes don't hit. And there's a really great movie packed in here, and it's one that's been done 1,000 times. It's it's a road trip, it's a sex romp, it's a kind of one of those midnight movie kind of fun 90s things that we used to get. But it's none of those things.
Road Trip, which we love, the movie Road Trip. That was hilarious.
Yeah.
But this is definitely not in that, up in that game.
Right. So it's an hour and 24 minutes wasted of your life, it sounds like.
Yes.
Yeah, that was the only good part. It was only 84 minutes long.
Yeah.
But it's a long, painful 84 minutes.
Yeah.
All right. So let's go to our favorite website. You know I love to go and quote Rotten Tomatoes.
Dying to hear this.
Okay, so they gave it a 65% approval rating.
Yeah.
So not great, but not horrible. So it's kind of like in between.
I think there are a lot of people that are willing to give it a shot. Again, there may be an audience for this. It's not us. I mean, I am I'm a nearly 60-year-old cis white guy. Not everything is aimed at me anymore, tragically. But there might be an audience for it, and we're just missing it. But to be honest with you, it's just not a good movie. So Rotten Tomatoes is probably, they're fairly close on it, I guess.
Yeah, maybe they were just being a little too kind. But all right, so now is this streaming or is it in the theaters right now?
It's in the theaters right now. It'll probably be streaming faster than normal because it's not making much money.
Well, yeah, it doesn't sound like it from your review. So I have to do it. I know the answer already, I'm guessing, by your review. But thumbs up, thumbs down, or thumbs sideways?
2 major thumbs down from me.
Yeah, it's a thumbs down. I mean, go watch Raising Arizona, or go watch the 1,000 other road trip sex romps that are out there that are just done better. This one's a disappointment.
All right. Well, Bart and Jennifer Mills, thank you for letting us know what you thought, and now to stay away from the movie Drive Away Dolls. So thanks for coming on today.
Thank
Thanks.
you.
All right. Well, don't go away because we have more when we return.